In December 2024, Dirty Angels brings us a pulse-pounding tale of courage, determination, and survival in the face of impossible odds. Set against the backdrop of the United States' chaotic withdrawal from Afghanistan, the movie follows a group of brave female soldiers on a rescue mission that takes them deep into hostile territory, where danger lurks at every corner. This is a gripping action-packed thriller that does more than just showcase intense combat. It dives into the complex world of war, sacrifice, and sisterhood in the most harrowing circumstances. The film opens with a stark portrayal of the tense atmosphere following the U.S. military's hasty withdrawal from Afghanistan. In the wake of the collapse of the Afghan government and the rapid advance of the Taliban, the soldiers find themselves caught in an unpredictable and volatile environment. The movie wastes no time in establishing the sense of urgency and uncertainty that permeates the landscape. A sense of impending danger hangs in the air, and every move the soldiers make is laden with risk. At the heart of the story is a group of exceptional women soldiers, led by the fearless Sergeant Taylor, portrayed by the fiercely talented Jonica Teeth Gibbs. Sergeant Taylor is a natural leader, tough as nails, yet deeply compassionate. She is a soldier who has seen it all, survived ambushes, lost comrades, and battled her own doubts. Now, she is tasked with a mission that seems nearly impossible. Posing as a medical relief team, Sergeant Taylor and her unit are sent on a covert operation deep into Taliban and ISIS-controlled territory to rescue a group of kidnapped Afghan teenagers who have become pawns in a larger geopolitical struggle. The teenagers are trapped between two deadly enemies, ISIS, with its brutal and fanatical ideology, and the Taliban, whose own brand of extremism has found a deadly resurgence. Both factions are hell-bent on maintaining control over the region and will stop at nothing to ensure that their power remains unchallenged. The kidnapped teens are not only innocent civilians, but also valuable leverage in the fight for control over the region. To save them, the soldiers must infiltrate enemy territory, bypassing deadly roadblocks, outsmarting surveillance systems, and avoiding patrols of armed militants eager to stop them at all costs. As the soldiers move deeper into Afghanistan, the film becomes a high-stakes cat-and-mouse game. The harsh desert landscape serves as both a physical and psychological obstacle. The terrain is unforgiving, with scorching heat during the day and freezing cold at night. Yet, it is the emotional and moral toll of the mission that begins to weigh heavily on the team. Each soldier has her own personal struggles, and as the days drag on, those internal battles begin to surface. The film skillfully weaves these character arcs into the narrative, offering more than just heart-pounding action. It explores the human side of war, how it transforms people, and how people transform in the crucible of combat. In a standout performance, Eva Green takes on the role of Captain L, a seasoned veteran with a tragic past. Captain L is a woman who has been hardened by years of military service, yet her experiences have left her scarred. She carries the weight of personal loss, an estranged relationship with her family, a haunted memory of a failed mission, and the invisible wounds of PTSD. Despite her cold exterior, Captain L is a woman who deeply cares for her soldiers, and her leadership is invaluable as the team navigates the increasingly perilous mission. Green brings an intense vulnerability to the character, allowing the audience to understand the emotional toll of war and the complex psychology of those who fight in it. Alongside Captain L is Maria Bakalova's portrayal of Lieutenant Mina, a tech-savvy, quick-witted soldier whose sharp mind proves to be an asset in navigating the dangers they face. Mina is the youngest member of the team And while she might not have the years of combat experience as her fellow soldiers, her ingenuity is key in overcoming the many technological obstacles they encounter. From hacking into enemy communications to creating makeshift weapons and explosives, Mina's role is essential, especially when the team finds itself cut off from supplies and reinforcements. Bakalova's performance provides a breath of fresh air amidst the tension, her character representing the hope of a new generation of soldiers who must adapt and innovate in an ever-evolving world of warfare. As the team pushes further into hostile territory, they encounter the brutal forces of ISIS, led by the ruthless and enigmatic commander, played by Aziz Kapkert. The character of the ISIS commander is chilling, embodying the cold, calculating nature of the terrorist organization he leads. Kapkert gives a chilling performance as a man who is not only fanatical in his beliefs, but also deeply strategic and dangerous. His presence in the film adds a layer of psychological warfare, as he uses terror and manipulation to keep his forces in line and spread fear among his enemies. In one of the film's most thrilling sequences, the female soldiers are forced into a deadly showdown with the ISIS forces, with Sergeant Taylor and Captain L having to outsmart their enemies at every turn. This battle is a high-tension, edge-of-your-seat moment, with the soldiers using all their training and resourcefulness to survive. The choreography of the fight scenes is meticulously crafted, emphasizing not just the physicality of combat, but the strategic and mental aspects of warfare. The soldiers work as a cohesive unit, using their unique skills to overcome their much larger and better-equipped foes. It is a testament to their camaraderie and determination, and the sequence highlights one of the film's core themes: the strength that can be found in unity, especially when the odds are stacked against you. The tension reaches its peak when the team finally locates the kidnapped teenagers. However, the mission is far from over. The rescue itself is a heart-pounding operation, filled with obstacles and unforeseen complications. The soldiers find themselves in a race against time, as both ISIS and the Taliban close in on their position. The emotional stakes are raised as the soldiers must confront the harsh reality that their mission may not end in success. They are faced with a gut-wrenching choice. Do they risk their lives to save every teenager, or do they make the painful decision to leave some behind in order to ensure the survival of the others? It is here that the true cost of war is laid bare. The soldiers' internal struggles, fear, guilt, doubt, are juxtaposed with their external battles for survival. The mission has already taken a heavy toll on the team, and every decision made could mean the difference between life and death. The film doesn't shy away from depicting the harsh realities of combat, where victory is never guaranteed and sacrifice is often inevitable. As the team fights their way out of enemy territory, the film offers emotional moments that showcase the true essence of bravery and the bonds that are formed in the heat of battle. These soldiers are not just warriors. They are women who have chosen to fight for something greater than themselves. Their sacrifices highlight the themes of sisterhood, loyalty, and the unbreakable will to protect those who cannot protect themselves. The film balances its intense action with poignant character moments, ensuring that the audience is not just invested in the outcome of the mission, but in the emotional journeys of the soldiers themselves. In the final moments of Dirty Angels, as the dust settles and the team reflects on what they have been through, the film leaves viewers with a powerful message. War, while necessary in some cases, takes a toll on all who are involved. It is not just the physical wounds that scar soldiers, but the emotional and psychological damage that lingers long after the battle is over. The movie doesn't offer easy answers. It doesn't glorify war, nor does it vilify the people who are forced to fight in it. Instead, it shows the human side of warfare, the sacrifices made, the personal struggles, and the complex choices that must be made in the face of impossible odds. Dirty Angels is more than just an action-packed thriller. It is a poignant exploration of sacrifice, the power of sisterhood, and the high cost of war. The movie challenges viewers to think deeply about the impact of conflict on those who are thrust into its center and to appreciate the humanity behind every soldier, no matter their gender or nationality. As the credits roll, viewers are left reflecting on the choices made by these brave women who risked everything to save others in a world torn apart by conflict. Be sure to catch Dirty Angels in theaters and on streaming platforms starting December 11th, 2024. With its star-studded cast and powerful storyline, it's a must-see film that combines action, drama, and heartfelt moments, making it one of the most anticipated movies of the year. Whether you're a fan of gripping military thrillers or stories of human resilience, Dirty Angels promises to be a cinematic experience you won't soon forget.